Hi guys, so I thought I'd just do a really quick intro to this video because you're about to watch our mini getaway to the Gold Coast, which Mark and I took, oh how look at you, which Mark and I took earlier this year. So we actually got engaged on this video, honey, please don't, which was just a massive surprise, the best thing ever, like totally had no idea that it was gonna happen. He made it happen. Like, this guy can plan an event, let me tell you. So, you know, when the wedding rolls around, he's definitely gonna have a few more duties than that. But I just wanted to really kind of touch base before the video. So the video you're about to watch is our vlog, our mini getaway. Kind of just like covers off what we got up to, a little bit about the proposal, but obviously the proposal was not taped, video recorded or anything like that. So I just wanted to kind of jump on. I felt like the video was a little bit incomplete without kind of giving a little bit of detail about it as well. So I thought I would just kind of recap for you all, you know, what went down, how it all happened, those kind of things. So it was the Thursday morning and we were staying at this hotel that had like a buffet breakfast. So for me, second last morning, I was like, I'm gonna have all the food in the world. Wants to be a part of it. I'm gonna have all the food in the world. So I literally stocked up on pancakes. I had, you know, everything, like think of, I had maple syrup, banana, strawberries, raspberries, like everything you could possibly have on my plate, ready to go. I was literally eating my weight worth of food before I left. He has no manners. Anyway, so I ate my breakfast and Mark's like, let's go for a walk. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to go for a walk. Like, I'm pretty stuffed. Like, let's be honest, let's just go back, lay by the pool, read a book, relax, that kind of thing. He's like, no, let's go for a walk, be really nice. So this was the Thursday morning, we're leaving on Friday. And I was like, okay, cool, like let's go for a walk, like whatever. Was not in the mood at all. I was just so keen to just go relax. Anyway, finally gave in, we went for a walk. We walked like probably 4 kilometers up this beach, like not even kidding you. It was like the longest trek at 8 o'clock in the morning, super hot, humidity. I was full of food, like I just was not in the mood to be like traipsing around, walk on the sand. And I was like, oh my God, like this is the last thing I really want to do. And I walked up the sand, and now I look back on it, like a lot of things are making sense, but at the time, like I was just hot, tired, full of food, like not in the mood for any of it. So I remember a few times I went to like swap sides with him and he kept like pulling me back and like putting me on the right side. So I think now, I think back at it, like he didn't want me to like feel the ring in his pocket or the box or anything like that. So it's kind of funny now I think back on these things and I realize a lot more of it. Anyway, so then we're walking along the beach probably for about 25-30 minutes and then we finally stop and I was like, thank God, because I am just not in the mood for this. Anyway, as we're walking on the beach, he was saying to me like, we've been together now for like 2 years. He's trying to be like really romantic. He's like, you know, if you broke it down like 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6, 9 to 12, what's been like your favorite month? And I was in my head, I was like, why are you asking this? Like honestly, like so annoying. Anyway, I'm like, now's my favorite time. He's like, oh, why is now your favorite time? And I was just like, anything I say right now is just gonna lead into like a bigger conversation. It's like, I don't know, because we're really happy, we're settled, like we're building our life together, like, you know, I'm just really content. He's like, okay, cool. I'm like, what's yours? And he like literally goes, all of it's been my favorite, like from the minute I met you. And I was just in my head, I'm like, okay mate, like cool story, like I just really want to get out of here. Anyway, so we ended up walking a little bit more and then we walked up the sand dune, so we're now on the footpath. And I was like, yes. He's like, let's walk back. And I'm like, awesome. By this point, I was hot, I was sweaty, I was tired. Like, I was in a worse mood than I was when we started the walk. Anyway, so we're walking on the beach and then he finally stopped. He's like, let's just stay here and watch the water for a bit. And I was like, oh, okay. So we stayed there for a bit and like, he was standing behind me. So I was standing in front of him, like looking at the water, and then he was behind me with his arms around me. Anyway, for about like a few times, he was like, just like commenting on like the weather and how nice it is and how relaxing the holiday's been, all this, just making small talk. And I was like, yeah, cool. And we were there for about 20 minutes, not even kidding you, in this pure sun beating down. Like there was a few people around because it was about probably 8:30 in the morning. So there was people like going out for their morning surf, going for a swim, walking on the beach, taking their dogs, all those kind of things. So there was a fair bit of traffic. And now he told me afterwards he was waiting for people to kind of just like stop walking past. And I was like, okay, makes sense, because we were there for like 25 minutes. Anyway, so fast forward like 15 minutes, he goes to me, do you love me? And I was like, yeah, of course I love you. Like, why are you asking? He's like, oh, I just wanted to know. I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, and then he was staying there for a few more minutes and like, actually there was not many people around at all. So he had one arm still around me, so he was still hugging me, but then he actually took one hand away from me and he's like, do you love me? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, we've just covered this off, but okay. I was like, of course I love you. Why? He didn't answer me. And then as I've said why, he like let go of his other hand. He's like, do you love me? I'm like, yes, why? And as I said why, he's like pulled his hand around from behind me, and so he's not touching me at all. And because he didn't answer my why, I literally turned around like, why? And as I turned around, he was there on one knee with the ring box, and he said, do you love me enough to spend the rest of your life with me? Tears. And I just literally burst into tears. I just could not contain myself. Like I just was just mind blown. Like I was the last thing I was expecting. And the poor guy is on his knee holding this ring out, and he's like, well, and I'm like, I was just bawling my eyes out, and I was like, yes, of course it's a yes. He's like, we didn't say so. And I was like, give me a moment. Like this is once in a lifetime opportunity usually. Like just let me have it. And then so I was crying a little bit, and we had our moment, hugged, kissed, celebrated, all of that. He put the ring on my finger. And honestly, this ring is like the exact ring I wanted. He got me a 6-claw solitaire diamond cut. It is beautiful. I've actually showed a close-up of the ring in the next part of the video. But yeah, it just like, he exceeded all expectations. Like I had absolutely no idea that he was going to propose. Like obviously we've talked about spending our life together, but like we never sat down and said, this is the ring and this is what's gonna happen and all that stuff. Like it was just a complete surprise to me. But the absolute like, my favorite part of this whole thing was that he had this ring 9 months ago. So he found one of my favorite jewelers, worked with her to design the ring, created the ring from scratch, chose the diamond, chose the cut, chose the clarity. Like he knows so much more about this than I do in terms of diamonds and whatnot. And he had it, and he picked it up during our lockdown. So for those of you who aren't familiar, Australia was in lockdown for nearly 9 months of the year last year. So it was a pretty shit year for us, but he had the ring, and he didn't want to do a proposal in lockdown, which I totally appreciate. Anyway, this is the funny part, right? So we moved house twice last year. He had the ring inside the house each time. He goes, do you know how hard it was for me to try and get this ring out of the house when you decide to just randomly start packing stuff up? He's like, so every time that you'd be like, babe, we're gonna start packing tonight, he would freak. I was like freaking out. He's like, how am I gonna freaking get this ring out of the house without her knowing? And then like you wouldn't start packing. He's like, so I didn't know if you were gonna be packing today or tomorrow. He's like, it was like running around on eggshells half the time. And I just literally started laughing because I was like, imagine if I'd come across the ring. Like imagine that. And I'm just so like fluid. Like you guys saw like our packing vlogs, like I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna start packing. Oh no, I'm not. Yes I am. No, I'm not. And like imagine him hearing that. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of a backstory to the proposal and talk a little bit more about it. And obviously the video that you're about to watch is our mini getaway to the Gold Coast, a few bits and pieces. To be honest, like I didn't really vlog all that much. There's like a little bit of mixed footage, like in terms of our hotel, the beach, dinners, that kind of thing. But yeah, like we literally just took the holiday to kind of like regroup, just get our shit together before the year, because like we're both back working. Obviously I never stopped working, but he took a bit of a break during COVID because of the employment situation in Australia. And yeah, so we just kind of had like a final break before we kind of knew we were going to have a really busy year ahead of us. So I didn't vlog too much. I will put some images in here on the Thursday. So also to let you know, once he proposed, like we literally had our day, we had our bubble, we went out for lunch, we had champagne, we played mini golf. So mini golf was something Mark and I did on our very, very first date together. So he'd also planned that as well. Like this guy had thought about everything. How lucky am I? Blessed. And yeah, he had literally planned the whole day, and then we had the dinner on the Thursday night. Now he'd planned this dinner from like before we even went. It was the most beautiful place called Burleigh Pavilion, and I'll put some photos in. The sunset was incredible. It was over the ocean, just so nice. I'll try and put some photos in because I didn't actually vlog on that day, because like the day for me was just literally about me and him. Like I was in a bubble on cloud 9. Like we actually called our family that night after dinner, so we had like the whole day to ourselves. Literally just like, yeah, didn't even like think about anything other than that. So the footage is limited, but yes, obviously the end result, we got engaged. Total surprise. That's probably the whole takeaway of the video, but I just wanted to kind of give a little bit of footage, like background information, just wanted to give a little bit of insight into like what actually happened, the day, the holiday, and then obviously you guys can watch it here. So thank you so much for watching.
Airport. We're leaving on a big jet plane. I don't know if we'll be back again.
We will be in 5 days.
friend and lover.
1, 2, 3.
Ah, that was fucking shit.
There's a bit of hair in there, Kwam. For dinner tonight, seafood, which I've never really had like a really good seafood before because I've never like, I don't really like a lot of seafood, but I'm always keen to give it a go, so super excited for that. And then we're gonna go get a drink after dinner, so we had like an earlier dinner booking, which is fine. So yeah, that's kind of our night so far, but it's such beautiful weather today. I'll show you outside. This is outside our room right now. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and then literally just under those palm trees is the beach, which you can probably hear as well. But yeah, we're just drying our clothes there from the beach today. But it's such beautiful, beautiful weather. We're so lucky. Vlogged too much in this holiday, but honestly we've just been enjoying the break, spending some time together. So today is actually Mark and I's 2nd year anniversary, which has just gone so quick. Like I don't even know where that time has gone. But tonight we're doing dinner, not like an anniversary dinner, but tomorrow night apparently we have like an anniversary dinner, so that'll be kind of cute. He's organized that. No idea what we're doing, where we're going, no idea at all. So yeah, that'll be fun. Today the weather is amazing again. Woke up, the sun was like streaming through the blinds. I was like, this is holidays. So I think another pool day today. Tomorrow we're going on a helicopter ride, which I'm so excited for, which will be amazing because the weather is so good tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to like another beach day, kind of getting a bit of a tan on, like not too crazy because I'm just white. But yeah, absolutely loving this little mini getaway. It's been so relaxing and so much needed.
I liked it, so I put a ring on it.
He did. He very much did. We just went out to dinner to celebrate our engagement.
Thought I need someone looking good off my arm that can sort of mimic my looks.
Your looks. Your gold diamond looks. Is that what you're classifying us?
5-star standard. Oh.
Alrighty.
Why am I not in the shop?
You will be. What's this? Your leg.
So I'm actually in it.
Well, do you want to take it?
You'd think you would.
How about you take it?
No, like up higher because your
like
arms
this.
are... There you go.
That's just
Now
weird.
you get a nice little bit of chest in there too.
Anyway.
Why is it just your head in the photo?
I'm telling the story. You tell it.
No.
Okay, what's the narrative?
These look good. We've got some news
Let's
to share.
start. No, I'm gonna start and then we're gonna go. Ready?
From boyfriend and girlfriend to
Beyonce.
Mr. and Mrs.
Well, not Mr. and Mrs. yet, but
Mr. and Mrs. Cuomo.
Mr. and Mrs. Cuomo. HQ. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Mm.
Did I make your day today by saying yes?
You didn't technically say yes, you just cried.
That's a yes.
Okay.
Crying is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah. The ring is the most amazing. I mean, obviously I'm so biased.